Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here now. If you're watching now or in the future, I thank you. And I want to do a huge shout out to all my new subscribers. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I thank you. I thank you to all my subscribers that have been with me from the start. I love and I appreciate you all. I thank you so very much. And I also want to give a huge thank you to all of my friends, all of my family, all my sisters, all my subscribers. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your prayers in the last 2 weeks, all the light you've been sending me, and the support and love. I thank you from the bottom of your heart. I want you to know that I'm so grateful for all of you. And, because of your love and your light, I'm sure you heard I got good news on Thursday, but it's a shout out to you guys. I thank you. I thank you so very, very much. You're a part of my family, and showering me with that light and in your prayers goes unnoticed. And I want you to all know that I appreciate you all so very much. And oh my gosh, thank you guys. Annie, hello, swishing through. Oh, thanks, Annie. You've got a big day. Annie is going to be interviewed tonight on NDE. So look for that video to come out, and I'll share it on my homepage too, on YouTube, so you can all find it. Paul, hello. And Diane G, thank you so much for being here. Maria, hello. Oh, there's Paul. Hi, Paul again. Maria, hello. Lacey, Gray, hi. Kat, hi. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I'm going to just kind of quickly go through this. Kathleen, hello. So good to see you. Diane G says, yay, sending light and Archangel Gabriel to our dear Annie Bear. Yes, yep, and I am too, Annie. You're going to rock it. I'm going to get started just because I have a lot. I have 4 pages. I have 4 pages to go through. And so, and it's Sunday and I don't want to keep everybody. And so, I'm going to get started, and thank you to everyone for being here. And so, unfortunately, I'm starting out with, there is going to be a lot of chaos this month. Not only this month, but going into July. And it's not like we haven't had enough already. I think we're all feeling it in some shape or form. But the one thing that my angels and guides are telling me is, the one thing that we have to realize with chaos is there are no major changes without chaos and turmoil. And so, we just, I know I've said this before, it feels like we're living in an upside down world, or it feels like an opposite world. It's like everything that we believe in it's like opposite. It's like lies are truth, and all of this. And so I get that there's going to be a lot more of this in July and August. And so it's going to be really important for us to really self-care like it's our job again this month. And I'll be talking about this in August too, but it's going to be taking us into August too. And also to stand up for what we believe in, and that our voice matters. Lots and lots of emotions this month. There's going to be lots of drama, and we could experience ourselves or the people around us just having lots of mood swings. And it's just going to take a little extra work on our part to stay grounded. And so I would recommend, definitely boundaries are really going to be crucial this month, and drinking extra water too. And I know I talk about this so much, but drinking water helps us ground too. And if you can get out there and hug trees, sit by trees, or get your feet on the ground, but I'm always one to say, if you can get your belly on the ground, these next few months, it's going to really, really help stabilize your nervous system and ground you. And then I have indulge and surround yourself with positivity. Um, Positivity, love people, and do all things that you love and enjoy and that make you happy. And this is not only going to help us mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, but it's going to really help keep our vibration up too. Hey Liz, hello. And because there's going to be a lot thrown at us this month, so keeping our vibration high is going to be really important, and not only for us, but so that we can be a beacon of light for others, in our in our community here and in our personal lives. Hey Donna, hello. So yeah, positivity, surrounding yourself with love, positivity, and people that are positive and things that you enjoy are going to be important. And I'm getting that this month and going into August, we're going to really feel the frequency of people that we're not in alignment with. And it's not going to be like, I'm not sure. No, it's going to be, you're really going to feel like, you know what, I'm not in alignment with that situation, that person. And I get that we're being pushed. We're being pushed to release our beliefs and patterns that are no longer working for us. And so, just pay attention to if something isn't feeling right, just disconnect. Disconnect from it. Hey, Michelle, hello. And so, traveling this month. If you are going to travel this month, I got plan ahead and allow for extra time and pack extra snacks and water, because I got that there could be roadblocks, road construction. And they also said check before leaving and pay close attention to travelers. Thank you. So extra note, we really pay attention to, hey Amanda, to to our travelers. And what I mean by that is, so if you're out on the road, pay attention to the cars around you. And I'm getting road rage too. I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of anger this month. And so that there could be tempers flaring and aggravation, and that we could see more road rage this month. But also, if you are in an airport, use extra caution too, just of your surroundings. Family gatherings, parties, celebration. This is really, really, really needed this month, because we're really needing not only connection, but we're needing that feeling of belonging. And so if one takeaway this month is going to be connection, we're going to need that extra connection, not only for for feeling like we belong, in a community, but for that comfort too. However, it was interesting. They said, if you are at celebrations and gatherings, and be careful not to overindulge or be overserved, they said. I heard ship and plane accidents and explosions. oil and gas. And then I heard oil and gas prices going up. Clashes within our government, and then heard blowups. Power struggles within war, and a whistleblower coming forward. I'm going to take a drink. A while back, I had mentioned 4th of July. That's something I got. My angels and guides told me the 4th of July, or they showed me the 4th in July. However, I'm still getting the 4th, but I'm getting, because, everything is so free will that it could be a few days before the 4th, or it could be a few days after the 4th. And again, explosion keeps coming up. Explosion kept coming up over explosion and blowups kept coming up a lot. I also got the 20th through the 24th, and then to be careful in large crowds and aware of your surroundings. And that came forth too with the travel, of just being careful of your surroundings. I got data breaches and global protests. Global protests are going to be significantly large this month. Hackers and scammers, unfortunately, are going to be working overtime this month. So really make sure that your phones, your computers are secure. And I got lots of text messages coming in, fishing for money, trying to scare us and put fear into us in order for us to send money. And so, yeah, just if you see them come through, just don't open them, or just delete them. Weather this month, I got major thunderstorms, and then again the water, flooding, hurricanes, tsunamis. I got that there could be an earthquake in the ocean, tornadoes, strong straight line winds, where the storm comes in and it really feels like you've been hit by a tornado, but they rule it as straight line winds. I got fires and I got major damage from these storms. And I got that they come out of nowhere, and to keep an eye in the sky this month, and I'm sure I'll be talking about it again next month. And this, I didn't know if I should even mention it, but I think all of this, and so you guys know, the reason I do this, it's not, it's faith over fear, and knowledge is power. And I know for myself, sometimes just having kind of a heads up in advance really helps me process stuff a lot better. And so that's, this is why I am going to mention this to you. And some of you probably have heard this, that there is another strain of the C word out there. And so what I just got is just to be more vigilant in taking care of your immune system. So whether it, more sleep, or taking your vitamins, resting, and just using extra precautions would, be good. And you guys know that. And this was really interesting, is they literally showed me ankles. And so I got that we really need to be careful walking, hiking, climbing, even going up and down steps. We need to be really careful. And really, I know when I'm out walking, I like to look up, but really, keeping an eye on where we're walking so we don't trip, because I got sprained ankles and rolling ankles this month. So just really, just being careful where we're walking. This month, and this is Awesome. I love this. We have July is going to be an emotional healing month. And we are going to be clearing out lots and lots of baggage that we've been carrying from this lifetime and past lifetimes. And I got that this experience is going to be transformational, and it can be, and some of us are already feeling this, where all of a sudden we are just flooded with emotion. And again, it comes out of nowhere. And then, a little bit later we're fine, and then, it's just it's gonna be a process. And so whether you're going through it, or if you have somebody that you live with, or a close friend or family, it's just, they're gonna need that extra support this month. um I also got that we're going to be clearing and healing a lot as we're sleeping too. And I got like a lot of family stuff that we have been holding on to from this lifetime and past, along with childhood stuff and ancestral crud that we've been hanging on to. That is they're saying it's time that we clear this out. However, it's going to be draining. And so, not only are we have so much on our plate dealing with what's going on in the collective, and then when we're dealing with this either on a personal level or within our family or whatnot, it can be a lot for us to handle. And so, again, just really listening to your body and what it needs. And so, rest, ground, dance, shake, listening to your favorite music is going to be great. It's going to shift that vibration too. And then they said, just remember, this is a clearing and collapsing of the old to make room for the new, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. And the little bit of work that we have to put into just managing our emotions and getting through it to get to the other side is so well worth it. Also, and this is wonderful too, a huge spiritual awakenings this month. And I got huge growth for all of us. And I got people waking up. So, people that, and I think I've talked about this in previous videos. If not, I think I talked about it in my 2025 predictions. I predicted that at some point in time this year that we were going to have a time where people that felt like they were living in a fog starts to lift, and that's really beautiful. And so these people start reassessing their values and priorities and what's important to them. And this is really, really wonderful. However, I did get that it could be really triggering for some, because what they thought they believed in and what they thought was true isn't their reality anymore. And so they're going to feel like they've been duped. And typically, when you feel like you've been duped, it's not a great feeling. So we have to remember to those people that, whether we know them, personally, that are all of a sudden waking up and going through this, or in the collective, just to remember that we're all on different stages of our awakening. And just remember, always love, and to send them love and to hold them in love. It's always the answer. I got our heart chakra is going to be getting a huge upgrade this month. And these spiritual awakenings are pushing us to really dig deep, to really be our authentic selves, and creating better and safer boundaries for ourselves. I do get that this is going to push us to confront some difficult truths, because truth also came up. I did pull, now that I'm saying this, I did pull 4 cards for us for at the end, and I'm pretty sure one of them is truth. Interesting. Opportunities coming in, and they said pay close attention to recommendations. So whether it's a recommendation of a book or a video or a a job or a place to go see, just pay attention to those recommendations, because we never know. I mean, even if it's a place to go, we never know who we're going to meet when we get there, and how that can transpire into bigger things. I got more politically motivated hate crimes and possibly fatalities now through August. And I got the welfare of the US as is at a pivotal point in history. And we are going to see this now through July and August. They did say that there's going to be major layoffs and inflation increasing. I got technology issues with our phones and our computers, and I got internet crashing. And so this would be a good time where if you need updates done on your computer or security, now is the time to make sure all of those are in place. I did get power outages too, and that this could be very frustrating for many. So, do what you can, to have extra, if you have extra battery packs or candles or whatever, I have these lanterns. They're really cute. They run on batteries, and I think my family got them at Costco, and they're really cool colors, and you lift them up and they light up, and then you push them down, and they just run on batteries. And then I got that we're going to need to embrace flexibility and just remember to breathe. And again, just always, this month is going to be a month where we just remember to have a backup plan, whatever we're doing, to have a backup plan. And then just remember to remember everything is in divine timing. So everything that's happening is happening for a reason, and for the better of our lives and the lives around us and the collective. And then to let go of expectations is going to be really extremely important this month. And this is something that we can all do. And I'm saying vacation, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that we all need a vacation this month, and we're all able to do it, because what they're saying is we need a vacation, whether it's a day, a weekend, a week, but they're saying just make it even a staycation. So staying in your neighborhood, staying in your town, staying in your house, but doing the things that you love to do, whether it's putting a puzzle together, sitting outside, watching the birds, watching your movie, staying in your pajamas. But I got that we need a vacation from work and obligations. But not only that, I got that we need a mental and emotional break this month. And so I would recommend, if you don't have to fly, not to fly this month, but whatever works for you. We're going to need to regroup. I got regroup, reset, recharge, and relax. Hi, Kim and Michelle. You say you have an old school lamp. That's perfect. Perfect. And then do the things that bring you joy, peace, and then just to remember to be happy on purpose. And this was something I was having to remind myself of yesterday, because I was cranky. I was cranky yesterday, and I kept telling myself, you know what, I have the ability to change this around. And but yeah, I was well aware I was cranky. Communication this month is huge too. And this is funny because they're saying really, really be careful this month, because with everything going on, we're going to be in a hurry. We're going to feel, we're going to have that anxiety, and we're going to feel like we're in a hurry. So make sure, if you're texting or emailing somebody, that you're emailing the right person. it's going to be crucial this month. And then be careful with your words. And they said this month, less words is really, really better, because I got that small talk this month is really going to be irritating for a lot of us, that we're just not going to be in the mood for small talk. And I think a lot of it comes from that we are going to be overstimulated. And don't even be surprised if you wake up this month and you wake up overstimulated and you're like, what the heck? I just got done sleeping 8 hours or however many hours. How can I be overstimulated? It's the energy in the collective. And so that's where that self-nurturing, that self-care is going to really be really crucial this month. And this I absolutely loved. Mother Teresa came in, and I'm covered in goosebumps. And she said, she goes, if we could learn one thing in this lifetime, but she gave me more than one thing. She said it would be more love, more service, more compassion, and more peace. And I feel like I could cry, because we all need that so much. And so one of her quotes was, peace begins with a smile. And truly, sometimes that's all. If that's all we have in our day is when we see somebody, is to smile, that can sometimes be the greatest gift that maybe that person maybe needed in that day. And so I got that we need to soften our tone and our words this month. And meditation this month and always is going to be really important. And so whether you guys, you have your own meditation, you watch videos on YouTube, or I know Annie watches them she does Insight Timer a lot, and that's great. And Terry Renner at Holding Your Space, she holds a meditation every morning that is absolutely beautiful too. And so we are going to need more of that time to quiet our minds this month. And they said when we quiet our mind, they want us to really listen to what does our soul need? And then they said, what does our soul want? And to write these things down. And what makes you happy? Because we're going to have to look harder for those things this month. And so we're going to be pushed to grow, and being pushed to grow can a lot of times push us out of our comfort zone, and so it can make us feel uncomfortable, and it can also bring in stress and fear. And the fear of the unknown, is typically what it is. And so clearing our energy this month, our personal energy, and even the energy of the people that are around us, that live in our house and our house and our space, is going to be, we're going to need to do that extra this month. Hey Scott, hello. And so clearing our energy, nature, and again, extra water, and taking care of our nervous system, however that is. And I know for me, I really need quiet time to really take care of my nervous system. Because again, we're gonna be amped up a lot this month. And so that feeling of stimulation is going to be a thing. So nurture your soul. And then they said throw your cell phone, if you can, and I'm going to try this myself. Throw your phone in the drawer for an hour or two. They said just so you can disconnect, because with everything going on this month that's going to be thrown at us, it's going to be overwhelming. And so if we can just throw our cell phone in a drawer, or just put it on silent, or whatever, just to disconnect from it, is going to be really helpful for us. And you can tell your friends and loved ones, that you're doing this, and just say, you know what, I'm doing a digital detox for an hour or two. I'll get back to you when I'm done, and just tell them this is my self-care practice. This is how I'm taking care of myself. And lots of signs this month, extra signs. I mean, they said, and especially numbers, we're going to be seeing like 111, 222, 444, 55. We're going to be seeing those a lot this month. So really pay attention to them and work with your angels on, asking them questions and whatnot, and telling them that, you're going to look for the answers through numbers, or I also got through nature too. We're going to be seeing a lot of signs through nature this month. Hey, Janet. Hello. I'm going to quick put this up, Janet, so everybody can see this. Prayers of positive thoughts would greatly be appreciated. You got it. I'm going to leave that up so everybody can see it. So we can send prayers and light your way, Janet. And so lastly, the fear our family and friends and neighbors are facing right now is off the charts. And it's inhumane. Now is the time to reach out and lend a hand to the people in our communities that are afraid to leave their house. So if there's anything that you can do, if you can run errands, be a safe place, how can you be of service? It is lastly what I heard. And that too, with Mother Teresa coming in, how can we be of service to our friends and our family and neighbors right now that are living in fear? So with that, I am going to grab a Kleenex. Sorry, it just really it's really hard. It's really hard to see. Okay. Cards. We cultivating courage, and we're going to need that extra this month. And that too, whether it be speaking our truth, standing up for what we believe in, cultivating the courage, again, stepping out of our comfort zone. And here's the truth. Truth matters, right? It really matters. And I live in my truth. And transformation, and transformation is huge this month, for all of us, and not only for all of us, personally here, and for the ones watching in the future. It's going to be transformational for our country this month and next. And so I'll just read to you. It says, I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. I love that. And this one, I absolutely love it. Exploring unity consciousness. I love that. And you guys, thank you. You guys know that it hits close to it hits close to my heart. And it just, to see humans being treated that way, it breaks my heart. And it's not how we're supposed to treat one another. And so hug on your family members. Let's a big group hug together. Hug. Hugs and love to you all. And know I'm here, and we're here. We got this. And faith over fear. And I appreciate you guys all coming in today on your Sunday, and hanging out with me. And then for Bora Bora, Janet, prayers and positive thoughts. We're sending them your way, Janet. And I love you guys all, and I thank you. I thank you for being here. And I will see you. I will be on Tuesday, the Dream Show. So I will see everybody then. But yeah, love on one another. Love you. Bye-bye.